There are types of riba. The first type is riba on debts. And this refers to riba in debt, contracts such as loans and the purchases on credit. And this type of riba on debt has two types. One of them is to increase the debt when not paid on time. And this is the worst type of riba. It is the riba of the time of pre-Islamic era of Jahiliyyah. And it's very easy. I give you a debt. You should pay off in a year time. After 1 year, I come to collect, and you say, I apologize, I don't have the money. Can you give me some time? And I say, no, you have to pay today because this is the contract we have. But tell you what, due to your inability to pay, I'll increase the debt by 15%. And I'll give you another 6 months. And this is one of the major haram things of the Jahiliyyah era. And unfortunately, this is prevalent, and we can see a lot of it, especially in contracts where people default for one reason or the other. The most famous word for it today in the West, and unfortunately even in Muslim countries, late payment fee or late payment penalty. This, you find it everywhere. So you lease a house. After 1 year, you have to pay for the coming year. You don't pay on time, there's a penalty. This is riba. You pay for your mobile services. You pay the utility bills. And if you don't pay on time, there is a time of expiry. If you don't pay before the deadline, you pay a penalty. This is the riba of Jahiliyyah, and it's almost found everywhere. Late penalty fee or late payment fee or penalty. This is riba, clear cut, no ambiguity. Now, the second type of riba on debts is something that is agreed upon from the very beginning. Assalamu alaikum, alaikum salam. Akhi, I'm in need of 100K. I need 100,000 ASAP. For any reason. To pay off my debts, to pay off rent, to pay my installments for the house, to pay my partnership in a business. And I say, well, I do have the money in the bank, but what would I benefit when I give you 100,000? So I'm willing to give it to you with one condition, that if you pay me back in a year time, you pay it 110,000. Akhi, this is a lot, this is haram. Well, this is all what I've got. You're interested? I'm more than happy to lend you. If not, then I apologize, but I don't have anything else. This is clear-cut riba. And this kind of riba is found in mortgages, is found in bank loans, any type, because it's agreed upon. It's found on bonds you buy from the government because it's fixed. You're giving them money and they're giving you return for that money. Time deposit boxes in financial institutions, all are riba. One would argue, okay, Sheikh, I have a friend and he told me, invest with me. Give me 100,000 and I give you every month. For 2 years, 3,000 cash. And at the end of the 3 years, I'll give you your 100,000 back. So this is good investment, Sheikh. No, this is not an investment. This is riba. Sheikh, but he's using the money to use in his shop, in his business, in his factory. This is riba. Because the origin, the capital, is guaranteed. You give him 100,000, he gives it to you back in 3 years' time. You're not sharing any loss. Any money fixed per month or per year, profit, this is riba. So it's a loan you had given him, which is 100,000, and he's giving you interest every month. So what if the interest or the profit monthly basis is variable? 1 month he gives me 2,000, 1 month 3,000, 1 month 1,000, but there's no loss. This is agreed. Still, it is riba. Whenever there's no loss, then this is riba. Another form of clear-cut riba, and this is widely practiced in the subcontinent and elsewhere. Someone has a house, and the house is very beautiful, very expensive. To rent it, you have to pay at least 200,000 a year. The owner of the house says, you want to live in this house? I'll rent it for you for only 1,000. Whoa, the rent is usually 200,000 and you're renting it for me for 1,000? Of course I'm willing to rent it. Yes, but there's a catch, akhi. So I say, what? In order to rent it for 1,000 a year, you have to put a deposit of 10 million. And I'll guarantee you, whenever you leave, I'll give you the 10 million back. Okay, I'm fine with that. I withdraw the 10 million and I give it to him as a deposit. And I live in the house paying only 1,000 a year. This is riba. Why? It's a deposit. The deposit is not actual or real. The deposit is a loan. The interest is living in his mansion for free. 1,000 compared to 200,000, that's peanuts. So I'm living in that mansion for free as an interest over my 10 million loan. I live there for a year, 2, 3, 4, whenever I feel of shifting or leaving, I say, I'm leaving, he gives me my 10 million, and I leave. So riba has to be understood, comprehended, digested, so that we don't fall into it. هذا والله أعلم ونسبة العلم إليه أسلم وصلى الله وسلم وبارك على عبده ورسوله نبينا محمد.